We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The stats for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Mark Pryor gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And now in the box, Hannes Wagner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
First pitch, 120.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw three in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, man, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hannes Wagner goes down for the first out of the game. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. In the air out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ralph Kiner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Vay leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Hey.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. from the belt. The pitch.
Ball that
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch.
Nope.
And a good
Ball
at-bat
four.
that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So now here is Willie Stargell looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. So here is Ryan Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ryan.
Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
At the plate now, Jason Hayward, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he can pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Ball.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on
Batting
2-2.
third.
He was heading to
The
count
left fielder.
0-2 earlier, but instead of
Willie.
continuing to nibble a little bit, he
Willie.
decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
To the plate now, Billy Williams. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Next up, Roberto Clemente. He'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Hit on the ground out to short. On the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
In now, Jason Kendall. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Swing and a flare hit toward right, and the Pirates are into the hit column for the first time this year.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. The 1-1.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Hit well on the ground to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 31, Tyler Anderson.
So next to bat will be Tyler Anderson. Now the first pitch.
Ball at inside.
One and 0. Here it is. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Got him. Throws him on the slurve, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
Leading off
Ernie
for
Banks.
the Cubs,
He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Ernie Banks.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And he fouls this one off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen,
third baseman,
if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting 6, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So 2 out, nobody on. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line hard into left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Here's the 1-0. Left side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More opening day baseball coming up following this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's a man whose baseball card goes for more than $1 million. Honus Wagner. First pitch on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
So here's Adam Frazier, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a misses. He's underneath that one for the first strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Not in time, as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Eric Gonzalez will come on now to replace him, as he's into pinch run following the injury. Gonzalez, the runner at third with no outs. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. This one's flared out toward left. Banks is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jason Bay.
Next to bat will be Jason Bay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Grounded to short. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Ralph Kiner. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pirates lead it 1-0. Eric Gonzalez will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
A defensive change for the Pirates. Now playing shortstop, number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
Here's Jake Marisnick, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Adios, pelota. Solo shot here by Jake Marisnick. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are back to even now with 1 run apiece.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Into the box, Mark Pryor.
No pitcher.
There he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here it comes.
Nope.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Next to dig in, Ryan Sandberg flew out in his only at-bat so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Frazier moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping in next, Jason Hayward, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He pulls this one into right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Willie Stargell. Here it comes.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Roberto Clemente, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Kendall.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the catcher, Jason Kendall. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find a feel for that thing moving forward.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. This is foul right side. Now the 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2.
The count is full.
Bill Mazeroski would be next. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
In now, Bill Mazeroski, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Kendall, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball well outside. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Stepping up is Tyler Anderson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Now the pitch. comes set, the 0-1.
No.
1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
That's ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the 4-hole hitter. With runners in scoring position, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, and you got to execute.
The 2-2 pitch.
You got a full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 down, runners at first and second. Full count still. And it's fouled away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Billy Williams.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Ernie Banks. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struck out in his first at-bat. And there's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And there's ball 2 now. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So next to hit is Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last AB. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike now. And the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiner's there. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Eric Gonzalez.
And the pitch. Eric Gonzalez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marisnik. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, here is Adam Frazier, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Two and two to Adam Frazier. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Jason Bay. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Number 44.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hey!
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
1 out, bases empty. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. And now the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bay will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Cubs, the pitcher, Mark.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Mark Pryor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Now that's popped up. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-1 Chicago. And now, Ralph Kiner is batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Strike call, 2-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Willie Stargell. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Pop Stargell. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
We got 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Roberto Clemente. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Our score remains 2-1. So in now for Chicago, Ryan Sandberg. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Jason Hayward, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Sandberg on at first. Nobody out. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Chris Stratton is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. At the plate, Billy Williams, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
One and 2 now, as that's in there at the knees.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Ernie Banks. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Wilson Contreras will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And now the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Kendall over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now at the plate is Anthony Rizzo. Lifetime in this matchup. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called for strike 2. Bryant on third with 2 out. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Mazeroski will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Cubs lead this one 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the catcher, Jason Kendall.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get him back in this.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, third baseman, Bill.
Standing in now, Bill Mazeroski. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home. And this is lined hard to deep left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
The pitcher, number 46, Chris.
Dave Parker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 39, Dave Parker.
He's set and the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Parker, a 27-year-old. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Bucks go down quietly. They're down 5-1. JT Brubaker gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 34, JT Brubaker.
Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball here. Jake Marisnick is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mark Pryor. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Kiner's there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ryan Sandberg. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now to the plate, here is Eric Gonzalez. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Eric Gonzalez.
First offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Bro. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Okay, 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another payoff pitch. Pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead. Lee Smith is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 46, Lee Smith.
To the plate now, Adam Frazier, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two and one.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 3-2 pitch gets the outside corner, strike 3. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now into the box is Jason Bay. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here's the first offering. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the AB now. Ralph Kiner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bay is off at first with 2 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Pirates leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box, Billy Williams.
1-0.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Nobody out, runner on first. And that one yanked just foul. Here now the 2-2. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Up next to the call, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Into the box now, Ernie Banks. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. One and 2 now. From the stretch. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
From the stretch, Wilson Contreras comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Williams at second. Banks at first. One gone. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Lined hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The batter,
The next come-up, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. Two men are on with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Racing back, the right fielder. Adios, pelota. 3-run home run down the line and right. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
David Bednar comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
David Bednar. The center fielder, number 6, Jake.
So now to the plate, Jake Marisnick, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count is
And
2
here's
and
a
1.
fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back for more from the north side after this. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
First baseman, Willie Stargell.
Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Roberto Clemente, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now back, the catcher, Jason.
In now, Jason Kendall. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Cubs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mark Pryor earns his first win of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.